We are here with Tim Williams today from Gatorland, which is in Orlando, Florida. And we're so happy to have you here. So tell us a little bit about Gatorland for our readers who don't know.
Well, we are the oldest attraction in Central Florida. We started in 1949, so we're 60 years old this year.
Congrats.
And we've grown from 16 acres to over 110 acres.
Oh my God.
3 exciting, wonderful educational shows involving our animals where people get up close and get to learn more about alligators and some of our other critters that we have. Great. Got a beautiful bird rookery, train ride, a splash park for the kids. Just a lot of great things for folks to see and do, and there's no parking charge, and we're probably the lowest admission price of anybody in Central Florida.
Great. Well, and people come for the main event, which is what you've brought us today, is to see some
alligators.
Alligators,
this is
right
what
here.
We're about. Gatorland is the alligator capital of the world, and we started out just like this little fella, as I said, 16 acres, and we've grown to be a big gator park. And we have more than just alligators.
Yep.
We've got crocodiles and a lot of other animals that you can interact with. But this is the star of our show, and this is one of our little guys that just hatched out. And we'll call this one Izzy. I won't let you hold him. You can hold him.
Okay, how should I hold him?
Just hold him in your hand. Turn your hand up and hold him nice and easy. Hold his tail so he doesn't jump out of your hand.
Oh, great, okay.
Put your thumb down because sometimes he likes to take a little snack. We'll try to make him smile.
Now, he doesn't look like he has very big teeth.
Not very big at this age, but as they grow, their teeth get larger. They have 82 teeth, and the little guys use them to catch things like little minnows and bugs and things like that.
Right.
And as they get older, the teeth are actually pushed out. There's a new tooth coming in, and they shed them throughout their life, and they get some teeth as large as my thumb.
Oh, my God.
And those teeth are designed for gripping food. They get a big bite on something, and if it's too big to swallow in just one bite, they'll hang on and get a real good grip and bite down with over 3,000 pounds of pressure, and then they start shaking back and forth and rolling over and over and over and just ripping out a bite-sized piece. It's quite a devastating bite. It's a very effective bite.
And now, how old is Izzy?
This one will be a year old in the end of August, first part of September. That's when they hatch out next year. This little fella right here, if it's a male, and I don't know if it's a boy or girl.
Can't tell yet, right?
It's too young,
okay.
Too young. But if it were a male gator, this little guy right here could grow up to be 14 feet long, weigh 800 pounds.
Oh my God.
It starts out as just this little thing wrapped up in an egg. And mama lays usually 25 to 40 eggs. And those eggs will take anywhere from, it's about 65 days to hatch. And usually most of them don't survive. A lot of animals raid the nest to get to the eggs. They eat the little babies, raccoons and possums and otters and skunks and fox and wild hogs eat them up. So it's a tough life out there being an alligator. When they get larger, they don't have too many enemies except bigger gators and people. And the biggest problem we have with alligators in the wild is that as these things grow up and we find them in our backyards, we're building our homes and actually their backyards. And people think it's really cool to go out there and feed them. And they throw them bread and scraps from the table, and it actually creates a very dangerous animal. And instead of running off like an alligator should do, the alligator comes up looking for something to eat. So you shouldn't feed wild animals.
Now, see if you can clear up an urban legend for us. Here in New York, many people believe that alligators this size are flushed down the toilet and then live in the sewer, and they grow to be enormous alligators wandering New York City sewer systems. Can you confirm if this is true?
I don't think that's ever happened.
But you have your suspicions.
It makes a great story. It makes for great folklore, doesn't it?
Yes, and it's terrifying.
And who wants to go down the sewers and find out anyway?
Can people buy little alligators like this?
Yeah, well, if you have a permit, you can.
Yeah.
Not anymore. They don't make good pets. They grow up and they become these big animals with big teeth, and they have big appetites.
Yeah.
And we don't recommend people get these for pets. If you want to see an alligator, go to zoos and parks. Come down to Gatorland and see them up close and personal. But don't buy them for pets. It's just not a good idea. We've got some bigger gators here for you to see today.
Well, I'm not sure if I want to hold them, but I definitely want to see them. For more information on snakes, alligators, and all types of pets, visit Pawnation, which is pawnation.com.